So what's up, guys? You have voted in Blaukuga, Ethics Blauk. So let's get this started. Explaining to you why this deck was just so good in Japan. As most of you know, Blauk and Ethics are like best friends, and when you have your Yamamoto Drakes and Anklets, you'll be able to get away with a lot in this game. I haven't seen Great Nature in forever. So Blauk is all about just going for that final push. Once you get to 4th damage, you got one giant push to 5th when you have your Yamamoto Drakes and your toolkits. This hand is decent enough. I mean, with the Counterblast and toolkit, I can definitely do a lot of work here. So I'll keep it, because without a doubt, my draw triggers will be drawing my G3s. Strong feeling. Don't quote me on that, just so happens. Alright, we'll start off with a Sentinel unit. Okay. And if Brutal Jack is my Vanguard, it is A-okay with me. I'm going to be using that card anyways to kind of... Next turn, I'm going to be using that card to kind of sweep in for that, if I have to. But yeah, if I had to write Brutal Jack, I could, just so it's an 11k shield Vanguard for a game. We can do that too. I just got to see how this plays out. Obviously, don't do the mistake I did. I put this guy in the back. I really wasn't supposed to, because I was supposed to micromanage Brutal Jack. But we'll see if we get a draw trigger to kind of bounce this back. Or we just lose Screaming Shout. So we run like one filter just in case you're just missing that itty-bitty card. But usually Kirara can draw it. And there's Yamamoto Drake. Yikes. So we are going to go searching for Ethics first. And we'll try to get Blauk later. Or we get blocked now. Crap. Alright, so situations like this always beg the question, what do you do? You don't have Ethics yet, so what do you do? I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're just going to play the deck like you're playing Blauk. Pitch a card, draw a card. Pitch a card, draw a card. Just play like you would old Blauk. This is a great example of what happens. Hypothetically speaking, this is what happens when you don't get Ethics at turn 1. Even though I really should have shoveled my hand for it, but I had the toolkit play, and toolkit, and like I said, boosters are hard to come by. So fighting a deck like this, definitely the boosters A-okay. It definitely gives me some options with Blauk to get some early push game. We'll see how it plays out, because I'm curious as well. I have Kirara. Kirara helps us draw cards if we need to. I mean, I don't think he understands the number game. That definitely doesn't push at all, but he'll get 2 more G2s. Yeah, I didn't understand that play. But okay, you just wanted the G2s, which is necessary to do plays. So I can do a lot of things here. I can use Kirara first before doing anything, just to kind of micromanage my field control here. That way I draw a card. I like how I got these units, and there's not one damn freaking Ethic Buster. Those are like the big key pieces when you're doing Ethics. The fact that I didn't get it is very sickening. But we'll get like 2 damage in right now. We'll draw a card. Perfect. Draw 1. I mean, this just helps us set up Brutal Jack too, especially if we somehow heal, which we won't. Oh, there's Ethics. A little late there. There we go. So booster plays if they were going to present themselves, so on and so forth. But thanks to Toolkit, we'll be able to countercharge back up. And if we take damage, again, we countercharge back up. Could play 2 Brutal Jacks. I can play some pretty heavy defense when it comes to Jack. That's what I kind of like about Jack, him being an 11k beat stick. Is a definitely better example than the Beast Deity that becomes a 12k, since most of the games we are on like Blauk at end game, so that 9k ain't gonna help you unless you have the Yamamoto Drakes prepped. So I'm seeing some little budget units. I do not see Polaris. I don't know if he mistimed it because he didn't even use his black parakeet here. Blackboard parrot to kind of go search for something good. We'll see. There we go, Soft Tank Sloth. Still a booster. I mean, boosters are always important. Yeah, 10k shield is never like my go-to options either. So if he plays a couple units, I can definitely work my way around it with the Jack support. Because in the end, like, if he doesn't get another booster, technically Brutal Jack can't die, and then he has to hope for a trigger. So stuff like that. So this is a terrible first game when it comes to Blauk right now. No Ethic play, so what do? Just play like you would a Blauk deck. Swing, swing, swing. them up to 5th damage, and then when it's time to game them, you game them. Toolkit's a big unit, as long as with a couple boosters in the back. If I do top deck Illuminal Dragon, I'll definitely use it. I mean, I run 1. If I draw the 1 Illuminal, I mean, it's not going to really kill me here. So he's only doing 1 damage again. I mean, I haven't healed or hidden enough draw triggers to say, yay, you know. We'll see. Oh, stand trigger. That would have been so useful if you actually kept your booster. And just like that, there is a nice sack for 2 damage right there. Wow. No one ever gets that lucky besides people like that. Double stand trigger, really? Huh. Alright. And I did lose a lot of my heal checks here, so... At least now I can do 2 Brutal Jacks if I really am like looking forward to it. Ooh, I can do 1 Brutal Jack instead. Let Transriser try to fetch me a unit. Alright, maybe no Brutal Jacks are needed in the making of this film. I can go back. As long as I got 2 intercepts, I don't have to waste Jackie Boy. I can still pitch to my 2 heals if I need to. I'll let this swing. Definitely wanted to, oh, definitely looks like I can win this if I hit this correctly. There we go. Nice hit. Perfect. That's getting discarded. I love it when I hit draw triggers and they draw me Garb. Let's hope he doesn't hit a trigger. He hit a trigger, but that's not going to stop me from actually doing a play here. Counter charge 1. Counter blast 2. See what we get. Alright, energy charger for later. That's a good draw card. Let's see if we trigger here. Nope. So it's good that I played the intercepts. I do not see Polaris coming at me right now, but now I'm in a situation where I'll take 1 damage. At best, 1 damage. We'll see how he plays the rest of his hand. So there's that. But definitely the double Transriser play can help you at least maintain an intercept game if needed. I guess he's killing that Hamskew for more defense. I mean, it's not a bad option, but this is why you always have to have ethics on like standby. But if I, like I said, if I top deck Illuminal, that I'm definitely gonna go for game since I am technically at 4 damage. So doing that wouldn't really kill me. Oy. We'll see. Wow, I can't believe how many times these dudes hit like stand triggers. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if he just stopped doing that boosting, he would have been set. He could have attacked me twice. He done goofed. It'd be like that sometimes. You think you ain't gonna hit the stand, but you will. There you go. Draw 1. Alrighty, let's see. And there's the, that's actually the, that's the play of the game right there. Top deck an Illuminal Dragon. Wow, okay. Alright, let's draw a card. I want to see if I can at least get one more, oh, there's Ethics. Oh, that's perfect, because I need a good final push turn. Yeah, it's a good final push turn, why not? As long as they're both deity units, why not? So you might get into these situations where even Illuminal Dragon could kind of give you that push. Yamamoto Drake restanding. I mean, there's a lot of things you'll be able to do for sure. I mean, this is like my good final push turn. Like, why wouldn't I go for this? Bam, restand. It's never bad. They were both beast deities, so it comes in handy. No trigs. So if he had the 2 PGs, obviously he would win. No, he only had the 1, so my Ethics just had to knock out that 1 PG. It would have been set. No, he had plenty of heals. So the first game of Ethics blocks is you didn't quite hit it, in a sense. The whole point of Ethics blocks is to always explode when you break ride, but that starting game definitely just turned into a block match where this might as well have just been called a block profile. Block updated profile with Ethics. But But yeah, I like Brutal Jack for a lot of reasons. It doesn't require a lot of. It doesn't require more of the booster per se when it comes to Brutal just attacking without a booster, which is good. All right, so this hand's looking good. I'm just missing one more unit. One more unit control, and then we'll be set. I think this might be Majesty. We'll see. Yeah, it's Majesty. Okay, so Blauk and Majesty are an interesting couple. Thanks to our new PGs, Majesty can't seem to affect us too much, so we will be break riding when it presents itself. So we gotta look for the break ride. No ifs, ands, or buts. Look how shiny that is. Solar Falcon! So we're fighting Majesty here, so let's see what we get here. There we go. Break ride achieved, and Brutal Jack out the act. Alrighty. Well, the good news is I don't have to put this away, so I can maintain a booster here. Bad news is I'm going to need a lot more crap. Going to need a little bit more on the draw trigger side of things. I may have Brutal Jack, but not having like even like Ethics kind of prepped. I mean, like, you know, like a CB. I still need the boosters. I mean, I'm still lacking some card control, so hopefully we can get to it. Boku no Bushin. Raido. Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade in before Blaster Blade Liberator gets a freaking animation. Same old Majesty. Ain't never changing. That's a fact. And so what's that heal check gonna do for me? I have no options for that. That heal check is as good as like nothing. Alright, so I got Anklet, which is neat. I can definitely just do some damage here if I need to. Get that good push in. Push. Because I already have like, you know, I have some Jackies here. I'm pretty good, solid here for some heavy attacking. So we can get him a good push here. I know he has some Majesties, but we gotta do what we gotta do in this situation. 2000, yeah, he was gonna be set brutal. If we have to go look for a Yamamoto Drake for the combo play, we can. That's the beauty of this unit. It doesn't really lose its value until you go look for Yamamoto Drake or anything else you're missing in that chain. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Majesty doesn't go changing. It's pretty basic deck. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, Brutal Jack is at 11k shield. If he doesn't have like booster support, he's kind of like up a creek without a paddle here. Yeah, I think that's Trumpeter call. Why not pay the CB2? Who knows? Oh, you can do that. I mean, if I have 11k shield, I'm kind of set anyways. He's going to be pushing me pretty much. That push isn't going to really do as much justice as you think, but it'll be decent enough. I mean, we'll see. If he heals again, I'm obviously going to call bull crap, but again, we'll see. We shall see. And he gets a draw trigger, which means he would have got Majesty anyways due to Libergoal. So I'll take this 2-hit. I mean, that's fine. He didn't want to waste it because I'm playing some Brutals. Thank you. Draw trigger. Give me a booster. All right, Anklet's fine. Thank you. Give me a booster. There we go. Oh, now I got Toolkit. Crap. I mean, I love Toolkit, but jeez, I put this guy in the back row for a reason. And there's Yamamoto Drake. Okay. Everything's coming together. Like, everything is now coming to place here. So, what would I do? Definitely would want my toolkit to kind of go search for something. But the most I'm going to need for that final play is just a couple of cards in hand. I mean, best thing here is definitely going... I can even put a Brutal Jack, like, even right there, if I need to. That way I kind of just save my cards. I mean, because all I really need is just, like, the 2 attacks. Jack's just there just so I can slow his Majesty down. First check. There we go. Draw a trigger. Perfection. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. So now if he doesn't have boosters, well, as you know... Oh, good. We killed Blaster Blade. Sweet. One of those we kill, the better. That 11k shield is just an 11k shield. If I didn't have the booster support, I might as well keep up an intercept support in the end. I'd rather him not get as much of a push as you think. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, you have to call a booster. You still need boosters, period. No matter what you CB3 for, you need a booster. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, 12k units. Yep, 12k units. Oh, that's a 9k unit. He just needed that 12k. I guess he's looking for Gantz. I'm gonna go search a Blaster Blade for later in case he heals. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it usually is. But you kind of do force the hand. I mean, he had to use up his Alfreds. I mean, I played a good defense to the point that I do get pushed to 5 damage, and 5 damage is where I want to be. I do want to see how this plays out in his favor. I do go up to 13,000, but I could go up to 17,000 for the final push if he doesn't hit a defense trigger. This is where kind of Ethics goes unpunished. We'll see if he heals. Perfect. No heal check is fine by me. I'll take that hit. Perfect. I'll take that draw. Excellent. Okay, boosters are now prepped. We are set to rock and roll. I am set. I am hyped. This is the power of Ethic blocks. And as you know, Yamamoto Drake. But since I have 2 PGs, I want to be able to live for a turn. But if he heals, he's obviously going to Blaster Blade me. I still want to be prepped. The best thing about this is I was only going to do this play like once. You know? So that's 2,000. There's 3,000. Perfect. Well, if I'm going to do this play like only once, I mean, all he has to do is really swing, but I don't want to really... See, if I see the thing with this is if I CB1, I am kind of putting myself in a situation where if I don't hit a trigger, I'm kind of screwed. But then again, I only need to get 1 attack in. I want to just have an extra card if I need to. Because I only need the 1 restand anyways. So yeah, I could do that. I know I'm just going to lose like value on the restand play, but we'll see. There we go. I was definitely not going to get to that heal check anytime soon. So without further ado, I am out of heals. This is the explosive turn of Blauk. Coming at you live. So let's get it. Also, this helps me maintain like the 2 freaking PGs in my hand if it came down to it. There it is. I'm going to give it to him. So that's guaranteed. I hit the draw trigger, which is excellent. And I'm at 5th damage, so he can't heal. Perfect. That's what I was expecting. And this is 3 attacks, final turn. Pitch these 2 cards for the final push. See, this is fine. I'm going to attack him with that, just so I can give myself that freaking range. Attack again. Restand. The final attack phase is now. Bam, bam. Perfect. I'll take it. Oh boy, if he 6 damages heal, I am so screwed. Woo! Good shit. Good, good. That's the point of Ethic blocks. You gotta have the anklet. You gotta have Yamamoto Drake. You need the boosters. And Ethics. It's a lot of key pieces to this deck you gotta make sure you do. It's what gives it that oomph. It gives you that push. That's what you want. Oof. So that was a great game to actually show you Ethics' true power. I went for the extra draw just in case. I didn't have to sack my PGs. So that was able to stay. So against Aquaforce, kind of against Aquaforce is going to be situational. Aquaforce will be smacking your units either way. You got to try to find your own push. All right. Is it a VP Aquaforce? He didn't really shuffle his hand. Must have got something really good. So we use pretty much our Transmigration Evolutioner guy to kind of go search. That's a VP farmer. So if you see a cut in the video, there was a VP farmer during this deck profile, as always, but let's get to our 3rd round. We have won 2 rounds. First round was legit just a block play, and then second was actually the explosive combo. This is a good match to end on, actually. The possibly one of the worst matches for Ethics is definitely the Erads. All the retiring is so hard to come around to. Perfect. Tough boy. Toolkit. Now we have to play Can I Bait? So, in this situation, this is a very hefty situation due to freaking Amber guy over there. This can go a couple ways. It can. Now, I could either bait this leaving. Like, I can afford this guy kind of dying. If I have Blauk, I have the main Vanguard, in a sense. I mean, there's no break ride, but if I'm fighting against freaking Naru's, which is legit Amber, freaking ambusher here, with the Eradicator, yeah, I'm kind of going to want to just stick to my guns and try to get Blauk off as much as I can. So in this match, I'm going for a good amount of draw triggers. Obviously a good amount. Like this guy. Draw triggers. Why not? Why can't I get that? Give me those. I'll take it. There we go. Blauk draws into Ethics. Yeah, right. I'll take that too. The whole point about the break riding is actually getting to the break ride. That's why we run the new PGs. Okay, I got some trans. I got some trans risers. That's all Gucci. That's all Gucci. Let's just hopefully we don't hit a trigger here. Perfect. My first toolkit play. I'll take it. We're going to leave toolkit as is. We are going to just play to an extent. Maybe deal him the 4 damage because we can. Actually, I'm going to go search, actually. Now that I have the toolkit, I'm kind of set there. There's Ethics. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So, technically, the combo is in its own prep phase. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I had a feeling. So, I'm going to hold on to the toolkit. Toolkit's definitely going to be staying back there. I'll let him kill it because I have another one, so I can afford the risk. But if I have to now break ride, I can. So that's good. Because the whole point is to break ride with Ethics. So I kind of blast one. It's great. I'm running 3 Kiaras. I'm running 3 Brutal Jacks. I'm running a good amount of the CB heavy units. Transriser's there to kind of just push the intercept game in a sense. We'll see if he kills the toolkit. If he does, that does leave me open. Now he is playing Naoki skin. This leaves me up to debate if he's running Gauntlet as his main Vanguard or is he going to go Descendant. Obviously I'm expecting Gauntlet. Gauntlet kills this deck like a mother clucker. That's a fact. Like, no, like seriously, Gauntlet legit kills this deck like a mother clucker. It's really bad. It's actually pretty bad. First check, second check. Oh wait, never mind. No second check. Just yes, draw triggers. Oh, we need those. Yes, another Kirawa. Perfect. Replace what we lose, guys. Replace what you lose with these draw triggers. With your draw units. Please recharge us. Heal. Ah, no heal. Dang it, Zuitan. Why can't you be bad for other players? You're so good with everyone else. Not me. Alright, let's see. I might hold on to one Kirawa if it presents itself like that, because definitely getting the counter charge in is going to definitely give me what I'm looking for. Kirawa helps you get everything else. I don't feel like wasting another Kirawa if I don't have to. So we're just going to prep this. We'll do like 1 damage, which is A-okay. I'm fine with that. Draw 1 card. Hopefully it's a good card. Nope, it's my heal check. Oh boy, maybe you gotta start attacking with Vanguard in most games. I lost like, what, 2 heals already? Yep, I at least got rid of the heal check. Could have healed out of that, but the game... Actually, no, this is good. We need Yamamoto. And he healed anyways! Oh my god. I do not like slowdowns. If I slow down, then I start to lose the momentum. Positive news is we do have Yamamoto Drake. That's one positive. We need to hit draw triggers on our next damage step. I can't really sack my PGs too much, because that becomes situation. Okay, he's going Gauntlet really early, so he's not even going to break ride. Fine. That's fine with me. That just gives me more of an option to do stuff. Okay, so he wants criticals. He wants crits. Are you serious? Oh, he gets 2 heals and I have to whiff it? I'm whiffing my heal checks? Are you kidding me? Alright, Kirawa can't really kill anything without a booster, so that's number 1. It's not helping. And there's a booster right there that we could have gotten! Yeah, I actually can't swing right now because this is bad. No swinging is a bad omen. Okay, perfect. Stick with that. Scream and Shout. Well, this is like a guaranteed 2 hits, which I'm okay with. Like Kiraro draws another card. Guaranteed I'm going to hit my heal check again. Please no. Even worse. I drew Ethics. I guess that's still a positive for Blauk discards. May draw trigger draws into a draw trigger. Nope. Got my anklet. Dang it, anklet. My anklets were all stacked, bro. There's this freaking thing. Now, I don't know if he's going to wait, but I did want that CB. So right now, what am I looking at here? Does he gauntlet now or let me go full-blown idiot on him with the freaking Yamamoto Drake play? Because I could. I actually could, so that's why I'm trying to understand where he's going to go with this. Because now he can't kill Toolkit, and Toolkit's a big factor, but not anymore when I break ride to an extent. Yamamoto Drake keeps that. Well, I mean, if I'm going to make him prioritize random back rows, I mean, that's fine by me. I've got to try to avoid that. Okay, he's really not caring. He's legit giving me, like, I don't care. Well, the most I can do is knock out 2 PGs at best. 2 PGs is going to be fine. I mean, I have enough PG support. Okay, he's pushing me. I need a draw trigger or a heal check. Heal check, please. Oh, my God, give me a heal check. Holy crap. Please a heal. Yikes. I got 3 heals, though. Maybe I can not draw one. That'd be great. All right, Brutal Jack's fine. That's technically intercept play. Intercept play will possibly be gone by then. But it's time to explode! Blaukuga! The only sad part is, you know, it's not totally sad. It's just that I was very limited on this. Let me just count my C-Beam. CB1. I counterblast 2, CB1 back up, and then I can CB1 back up again. Okay, just double checking. Don't worry, Brutal Jack can actually get that attack in, which I'm okay with. So let's start this onslaught with this. I'm going to let him do his thing. I really see myself hitting triggers, though, so that should be the go-to, what I'm going for. Alrighty, restand. Juice it. There it is. Awesome. Wow, okay. He's about to be pushed to 5. I mean, I can gamble this, actually, for game. Actually, no, I could do this gamble. It's worth it. I mean, now I'm back to 3, so it's all good. I can sack 1 PG. Dang it, lost the draw trigger. That's not what I was trying to lose. Wait. Oh, perfect. That booster was so needed. Because I gave him the 5,000, so he's set there. Perfect. I forgot the restands are, like, keen for this. Brutal Jack swings. If I hit a trigger, good game. Go again. Restand. You're at 2,300. Perfect. Come on, 1 trig. Yes, baby! Oh my God, the perfect block play! Holy crap! Explosive! Game! Should have killed my toolkit when you had the chance, man. Game, baby! Let's go! Jeez, Ethic blocks can be ridiculous if you prep it right. Yikes! That was supposed to be one of my worst matchups, too. Erads are pretty bad for that when they kill the back. He should have killed that back row fast. If you don't kill Toolkit, boy, you're going to regret it. You will. All because you want to crit for later? It ain't worth it. Because once I break right, it's GG's. So let's go over the deck here. Wrong deck. That's for a later deck profile. So pretty much we have Scream and Shout. I mean, Scream and Shout we kind of just use in the sense of maybe we didn't get anything with our boy here. Transmigration Evolution. So he's there just in case your hand was looking kind of shanty and stuff. So if you couldn't get it, sucks. As you can tell, Brutal Jack does seem pretty good for those types of setup as well. It's still an 11k shield if your opponent doesn't have shields, but if you hit that trigger check like I did in the last game, it can really blow up with that 2100. 2100 is pretty easy to get around too. Well, not easy, but if you hit the double triggers, wow, I was still able to maintain at least 2 PGs. I double healed. I had such plot armor going on for me. It was ridiculous. You can run 3 key auras because you are running 4 toolkits. This gives you the charge, and a charger is also a 1-of, so you draw a card. 4 ethics, I can't express that enough. 4 Yamamoto Drakes, I can't express that enough again. Run one of these isn't so bad. I say this in case you even miss a break ride, or if you're on block and you need that final push hit. Aluminal's never a bad idea if he's still in your hand. By that time, you're like, I guess I have to write Aluminal to really smack the last of whatever he has in his hand. So there's a lot of good push here. 3 Trans Risers. These are good. These are good for a good reason. A, you either get a booster or you get an intercept. As you can tell, I did get an intercept from that last game. I hit my draw trigger. It happens. But Trans Riser is such a staple for this just so you can maintain your hand so Blauk doesn't lose his card control. That's the beauty of Trans Riser. Keep your hand strong for Blauk and Trans Rise whatever you can pull. Toolkit's amazing, obviously. The new PG, as you saw, against Majesty. Sorry, Majesty. MLB, you either give me my limit break or I'm going to limit break anyways. And that's what happened, really. 3 tough boys. I only say 3 tough boys for a big reason. This guy. Angler goes up to 1300. 7k boosters can't help him. 8k boosters do. Tough boy is definitely a must for that type of situation, especially when it's that really tight final hit. You're going to want that. Perfect. Yeah, you're going to want that. Because that last game, Yamamoto Drake, I gave him a trigger, so I swung with him, then I restood him again, that way he had enough juice, and then I hit another trigger, even if it was a heal, I don't care, I just need to get Brutal Jack one more trick for game, and bada bing, bada boom, Ethic Blocks just goes freaking ham. So that's pretty much the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. If you think about making Ethic Blocks, go for it. It's stupid, it's so nasty. Even if you don't break ride, Blauk is still amazing in the 0 format. That's a given. Blauk is still good regardless. Every time you hit a draw trigger, sack, crap, draw a card. Do it again, sack, crap, draw a card. Bam, bada, bing, bada, boom. When it explodes, it explodes. Thanks for watching, guys. Be good, stay safe, and I'll see you all another time. I'm outie, and I hope you enjoyed your deck profile.